Maboohai. Bright light blind the reason. Annie behind the camera, makeup burn the face. A white woman whisper in my ear, says you lick the caverns of her deep canyon pussy.
Assistants buzz around us like the remnants of my ancestors' tortured past. One crawls like spider from the homeland, creeping, steering. Bonsai behind perfumes the air. White woman mounts tree, takes deep within a once fertile valley.
White woman, heavy with makeup to cover the wrinkled sorrow. White woman, torn with anguish in her lifeless forehead muscles. No emotion. Arms that wrap to crush every beast. No mercy.
Veins like the rope that bound my ancestors, hands rough and wrinkled like the working plow, and the scythe of cotton field long before. White woman with thighs that suffocate all love that try to enter. White woman with ass flat as washboard that my mother used to scrub that passed away. White woman with tooth gap like Underground Railroad, making the path through the frozen tundra of her soul.
White woman, plantation owner, demanding as the master's wife, leaves her gyrotron longer than before, stretched to loosen the grinding muscles of ruthless dispassion.
White woman makes cold-hearted attempt to stop earth warmth. Takes old catwalk and new song to create same tired medley of lies and indoctrination. White woman picks the wildflowers for her own sinful base, puts them on large stage to exploit their youthful innocence for own miserly wishes.
White woman bejeweled with the blood of diamonds of the motherland and the infant fruit of its womb.
White woman makes home nest and abode where she entertains the colors of every male. Disease, flow and ebb, gonorrhea lays its head down in the bed. White woman lies her head down each night, but cannot sleep, for the truth caffeinates her conscience like soy latte through her body. White woman never satisfied, always hungry for more. Greed of 1,000 snake.
Wilted flower often drops petals for the autumn of a new visitor germinate the seed.
White woman boards acclaim with guitar strumming chords of improvised despair. White woman with eyebrows never tweeze. White woman, stone cold heart.
White woman dance and sing, but proclaim the song of Satan. White woman read the holy book, but nothing can wash clean the dirty past of open legs and limousines.
White woman programmed by the words of the Jews in shallow hopes of reaching the promised land, but weary from the broken path, journey fail and tires flat.
White woman of the Midwest tries to speak the civilized tongue of the old world, but cannot hide the car park and gasoline stench of her upbringing.
Father makes fruit to poison my people, dispenses in limited edition Confessions album bottle. Greed run wild like wine flow through the land.
White woman rampant with her animal desire, lies with anything whose heart beats to the pulse of the morning. White woman dance on pole made for woman of the night. World's oldest profession, perfect for world's oldest woman.
White woman rides the saddle, but even the beasts smell the evil and stampede away. Some black beauty throw her to where she belongs. On the ground, broken, brittle bones calcify under designer sling. But disaster really disguised the fusing of plastic and face.
White woman blissfully welcomes the juice of life inside of her, but body rejects it, no longer willing to endure the blade that brings the death.
Wise woman runs in park with man of nectar from time before, chased like prey and predator by poachers hungry for her fur.
White woman inebriated drowns the lucid sorrows through leeching insects, gnawing at the remains of her once wild past. Rubs dry elbows with a simulated Jackson woman who changed skin and nose and botch my poems for poetic justice.
White woman sits in air-conditioned bliss, cooling the flames of a love gone sour. White woman pretend face melts in the heat of the stuffy interview room. Demands for slaves to bring tulle to fan the plumes of her own suffocating thoughts.
White woman stays in unsatisfactory quarters, despite of disdain of piteous offspring. White woman neglects the needs of her little flowers, leaves the plants to be nurtured by the gardener, does not raise expensive cloth to dirty stamen, or watering can to their parched and thirsty soil. White woman selfishly soaks up all the sun for skin's unnatural hue and leaves the garden in the shade.
White woman with dark glasses to shield the crow's feet from her blinded followers and hide light of daybreak's stinging truth.
White woman sings the old songs penned by my people. Recall the years gone by and fruit gone rotten.
White woman shepherds the flock of men who drink from the spigot of their own sex. False adulation as they lie with man as they would woman. White woman abominates words of God over hideous disco beat hidden behind red mask to cover ugly intention. Flanked by the devil's wolf and burn the fabric of her tarnished career. White woman can no longer make the sheep graze the fields, left with only barren dirt and no sails. White woman lays in her bed pining over diabolical quests like cobra, shed skin to reveal layer of filth, but no wisdom.
White woman with children of every color, bring forth with her womb the seed of every race of man. Some seeds birth to live the life of doom. Some die by coat hanger. Petals never bloom.
Maboohai.